So you want to know more about COR project number 2. Well, first things first, we decided to chunk parts of the project because many students procrastinate and wait till the last minute to do their project. In order to help you get your project in on time, we've created 2 due dates. The first activity, the nonfiction text match, is due on 12/2, December 2nd. So remember this date. The second activity, which is the character interview questions, is due on 12/13. The nonfiction text match is a lot like last time. You're going to select an article, nonfiction, real life, facts, and you're going to find something that relates or connects to your library book. For example, while reading The Uglies, many students were able to find articles about teens seeking out plastic surgery, since the ideal beauty was gained through plastic surgery in the book The Uglies. So if you have magazines at home, books, or access to a computer to get online, your goal is to find a nonfiction article that relates to your library book. One thing that we've changed about the nonfiction text match this time is that we've created a little worksheet to help you do your summary. Many students were doing a summary on their library book, which was not what the directions stated. You must do a summary on the article because Mr. Valdez and I are not going to read the article, and most of you will not be able to print out or make a copy of the article. This allows us to understand where you got the article from and create some guidelines for you on how to write a summary, since many of you are a little out of practice. You can write directly onto the form, or you can do this in a typed format and just recreate it on paper. Many parents requested that we send home some examples of what the product should look like at the end. So for the nonfiction text match, we've also included in your packet an example of how a student did the nonfiction text match analysis. This is where you prove that your article has a direct relation or connection to your library book. This student chose to write it much like they would write an essay, which is a great way to practice your writing skills. So take a look at this exemplar, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Okay, activity number 2, the character interview, which is due again on 12/13. The character interview is more creative. It allows you to get into the mind of a character and kind of speak for them. That's kind of why we like reading books in the first place, because we put ourselves in the place of the character going through these experiences. So this is an opportunity for you to create 10 questions you'd love to be able to ask your character. And then you get into the character's mind and answer the questions as if you were them. We've also provided an example of how to do this in the packet. One student chose to answer kind of in the personality or attitude of their character, and down below you'll see a character actually took on the accent that was used in the novel. This required a lot more creativity and thought on the part of the reader, and we really appreciate that. Creativity counts in this class, so the more work that we can see you put into thinking about the project, the more points you're going to earn.